I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. I'm no longer replying to my live chat. In fact, I'm actually going to close the live chat so I can't even see the chat. There we go. Completely invisible. Completely invisible. Because apparently I only stream for money. So that's what a couple people were saying. So let me just lean into that. And I'm just going to be a massive grifter. And I'm going to be just the worst kind of fucking streamer. Thank you so much. That's actually a great idea. I really should be more like that. So I should be like, oh, I don't know, 99.9999999999999% of the other streamers and YouTube people on YouTube these days. I should just be like that more. So that's true. You're right. That's true. Definitely. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I don't even know what this comment is. It's not $100. It's not $100. It's not $100, so I'm not replying.
Copper Cab? Is this a challenge? Mobot 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 mobot.
How are you guys doing today? Oh, I can't even see the chat. Oh, right, because I'm only streaming for money now. For sure. Let me go ahead and get rid of my patience thermometer. Because we don't even need it. We don't even need that, right? Well, let me put something else up first. Hold on. 100, yeah, why not? Why fucking not? Why shouldn't I? Of course. Why not? Okay. This'll be a fun stream. You wanna see a fucking grifter? I'll show you a fucking grifter. You wanna call me I'll show you a motherfucking grifter. So let me just do that. Hold on one second. Let me just do that. Let me just fuck everything up. Let me just fuck, and don't even bother. I can't even see if you talking shit in the live chat anyway. Oh, he's gonna crash out. Ha ha. I got Copper to crash out. Ha ha ha. Yep. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Doesn't count. I don't talk to people now. I'm gonna play the, you know, I was actually gonna talk about some stuff tonight. Like, I actually wanted to talk about some shit, the UFO stuff, and I'm just, why should I even bother? I mean, I don't need to. I don't care. I'll just play the egg rolling game. Why not? I'll play the egg rolling game. I'm gonna make it a thing where, if you donate $100, $200 or $200 to make me fall to the bottom. Yeah, let me do that because that's like really what I want to do. Actually, we'll do 250. We'll do 250. 250. We'll fall down. Oh, guys, dude, please don't do that. I don't want to fall to the bottom. Oh, guys, this is what a grifter would actually do. Oh, guys, oh, man, I don't want to fall down. Come on, guys. 250 to do it. It's so fucking cringe. It's so fucking cringe. The fact that some people think of me that way is so embarrassing. It's so fucking embarrassing, the fact that some of you actually think of me that way. It's so offensive to me. It's so disrespectful to me. It's so fucking gross. Like, I can understand some things, like, whatever. But, like, that's fucked up. All good, though. All good. Because you know what? You want to insult me, I can insult you back. I'm going to insult you by doing all this. That's what I'm going to do. $100 or more to talk to me. Sorry, guys. I don't talk for anything less than 100. Sorry. Shut the fuck up. I don't talk to you.
You're a fucking cunt.
I don't talk to you. No. No, y'all wanna fuck with me, I'll fuck with you back. So I think I can. I'm pretty fucking good at making a point. I'm pretty okay at making my points. I've been historically pretty successful on YouTube with videos and streams making a fucking point. So I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I feel like making a fucking point right now. So that maybe I can put this to bed. Because it seems like a couple of you dumb motherfuckers need to go to bed. It's past your fucking bedtime. You're clearly a child mentally. Call me a fucking grifter. I'll show you a fucking grifter, bro. I'll show you a fucking grifter. Bitch. Nah, fuck that. $500 actually. $500 fucking dollars. An insane amount. Yeah.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
I ain't no fucking cheap date, bro. No. No. No, I ain't. No. How do I do that one thing? This is so much fun. I'm really enjoying this now.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
No, I don't talk to people. I'm sorry. I don't talk to people. It costs $100 to talk to Copper Cab now.
It's pork o'clock, Aubrey.
Yeah, 100. Yep, e-bagging. Yep, that's totally right. Yep, that's what I'm doing for sure. Yep, that's right. I don't talk to people for less than that. Sorry. Yeah, because apparently people want to call me a grifter, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Enjoy the show. Feel free to leave the stream at any time. I will not miss you. This is what some of you want to think. This is how some of you think of me, so I might as well just lean into it, right? I should just lean into this.
Vision my cock. Vision my cock. I don't want to suck. I don't want to suck. Vision my cock.
I don't have $100 to talk right now, but at least want to say hi. Hope you're chillin', copper.
I don't really listen. I'm only doing this to prove a point, okay? I'm not a fucking e-beggar, and I don't give a fuck about $100. Like, it's obviously that's cool, right? Obviously, but like, no shit. But like, I don't. That's not. Talverin, you're nice, so I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm only doing this to prove a point to a couple of stupid, smug, fucking pieces of shit who are trying to paint me out to be something I'm not. So I'm pretending, legitimately, to be that thing. You want to call? I will show you what a grifter looks like, okay? This is... Have you ever seen me do something? Have you ever seen me do something like this? No. That is my fucking thing. Have you ever seen me or heard me act or do anything like this? Think a little bit. Just try to think a little bit. Exactly. That's my fucking point. I don't do that. Okay? This is called grifting. This is nasty. It's tacky. Locale, blocking the ability to talk to their viewers. You have to donate to talk to them. It's so cringe. You actually have to donate to get in their fucking Discord server. That's why I left Locale. I'm not like that, you idiots! Some people are artists. Like me. Some people are only about the business and do not care about you as a person. They only see you as a number, as a viewer, and they only want your money. I have never been that way. Not once. So it really irks me when, I'm not going to say retard, when morons try to paint me out to be something like that. It really pisses me off because it's easy to do that. It's easy to paint people in a negative light. It's very easy. It's always easier to destroy things than it is to create things. It's always easy. Hence, things like Minecraft, griefers. These are mindless these are childish drone humans that are just pointless fucking people that have nothing to contribute to the world around them. They only seek to be loud and obnoxious, and that's the only way they can even fathom to get attention, because they got nothing else to offer. In their own mind, I suppose. I'm sure that they do have things to offer, but they're too fucking stupid or lazy to try and be creative or artistic or genuine or positive. It's easier to be negative. It's easier to be cynical.
Cameron.
It's easy to be a piece of shit. It's harder these days to be nice.
We are going to make our country great again.
You know why it's harder to be nice? It's harder to be nice because of people like you. But I don't let it bother me. I don't let that kind of stupid shit bother me and affect me. I know it seems like it right now because I'm doing all this admittedly crashing out, sure. But, you know, it's like, fuck off.
It's easy to hate, but it's hard to create.
I will drop down the $100 to talk to me to 10, okay? Out of the kindness of my heart. I'm going to be a little bit less of a grifter, okay? If you want to talk to me, only the bot will. I will only talk when I am talked to. If the bot talks to me, I will reply to whatever is said. If you don't use the bot, I'm not talking to you. I'm sorry. Sorry. You know, I've always, historically, have I ever, and whenever I've done video reactions or done anything, I've tried to get it as cheap. I tell people don't do the bot stuff. You only need to do $2 to make it pop up on the screen. I actively tell people to save their money. I've actually stopped people like Photo Joe from spending money. I've actually canceled payments. I've tried to go out of my way to help people who are struggling. I've facilitated things to get people things like gifts. I'm not going to even say because that's not why I do the things that I do in private. I'm a pretty good person. I might not be the best person in the world, and I don't claim to be. but I'm not a piece of shit. And when you try to paint me like that, it's going to piss me the fuck off. And then I'm going to do all this stuff to prove a point, okay? You cocksucking son of a bitch.
I'll tell you what
Shut
I'm
the
gonna do
fuck
with my
up.
mouth. All right? I'm going to put your
I
cock in
deserve
my
that
mouth,
respect.
and I'm gonna bite it
I
off.
deserve at least that bit of respect.
Cooper movies go bounce, 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 bounce.
Fuck
bounce,
off!
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Okay, it's like, really, dude? Bounce, bounce, that's all you wanted to say? You have nothing else to say to me, to Copper Cab. Internet legend, you have nothing else to say. Well, okay, that's what you have to say. All right. Cool, man. I don't know what you want me to reply to that with. Jackass. Anyway, I'm sorry to anyone who I've ignored. Okay, I am sorry. I'm gonna drop this for a moment here. Listen, I'm not actually a grifter. I'm just making fun of the people who were saying that. And I'm such a good person, like I feel even guilty right now to everyone who's not calling me that, because it was only like one person. Genuine. It wasn't even two people. It was just one person. And I'll admit I'm crashing. I'm kind of crashing out right now. I don't know why. That's such like a... Those kinds of comments really set me off, and I don't know why. I shouldn't let them bother me, because obviously they're not true, and I think everyone can see that if you have a brain at all anyway. And I guess if you don't, then I shouldn't worry about your opinion anyway. But, yeah, it's just annoying, and, you know, yeah, so... I'm not actually ignoring you. Have I ever ignored comments? I'm always, like, going out of my way to read comments and go back and scroll back, make sure I didn't miss one. Like, fuck off with the stupid shit, okay? It's really stupid. Like, it's so tacky, man. That's so tacky. It's only about money to cover. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? If it was only about money, I would stream, like, Grand Theft Auto, fucking, like, roleplay streams. I would, Minecraft. I don't know. Fuck. There's so many more, like, things you could be doing to make money. I could be doing vertical streams and fucking clip farming. Like, you're so stupid. You think I'm new to YouTube? You think I don't know the game? You think I don't know how to work all of this? You're out of your fucking league right now. You are out of your depth completely. And I'm not being a cocky, arrogant asshole when I say that. I know what I'm fucking talking about. I know how to take advantage, and I don't. So I get irritated when people try to paint me out to be like someone like that. Because I'm not.
Joe.
Okay, you gotta say something besides that. I'm not talking. Thank you so much for the move comment. Like you're not even saying anything, dude. You're not, and I don't have a fucking poop fetish. Damn it. I don't fucking poop. Who the fuck is a poop fetish in 2026? I left that shit back in the 2020 fucking 2. Yes, 2022. 2022, number 2, shit, poop. You know, you go number 2. I thought, you know, I'm not going to be around in the year 2222. 200 years from now. I might as well make 2022 the year of 2. And I embraced my kind of poop thing, you know, that I, at the time I had. It was not a kink. It was just it was not a trend. It was a fad. Okay, it was like a scat fad. Okay, but I don't do that anymore. So stop saying that about me. I do not have actively a poop fetish. Okay, that's disgusting. I've seen 2 girls, 1 cup. Okay, like everyone else on the fucking internet has. Okay, like don't say these things about me. Okay, it's really it's not necessary. Jackass. Can we get some music going at least? Damn. What is the options? Audio? Do they have music? I don't hear any music in the game, but I mean, I'm just fucking talking anyway. Yeah, so Donald Trump, they're all talking about fucking UFOs now. That's cool, I guess. I'll believe it when I see it, kind of thing. You know, I've, as someone who's been a part of the UFO stuff for a long time, I'm kind of, I'll be honest, I've become I become cynical, okay? I become quite cynical about it. I call it, and when I tell you I've been fascinated with the topic since I was young, I know a very, very kind of odd reference. I know the deep cuts is what I'm trying to say, okay? If you ever wanted to talk about that, I'll talk.
There's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
Desu 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 desu.
What do you want me to say? Desu desu? Desu? Like what? Desu? Like what the fuck do you want me to tell you? Like what do you want me to say to that? Change your fucking username, dude. I don't like it. You gotta be a guy. Ain't no way you're a woman. Ain't no way you're that stupid in a woman. Women are not dumb. Women are smarter than men. Everyone knows that.
The sweet sugar dumpling. Hey, fatty boom boom. Let me tell you something.
Someone with a fucking brain.
Hey Copper, I think the last thing you care about is getting money. You are a pretty humble person. God bless, brother.
It's not the last thing I care about. Of course, money is great. Who doesn't love to get money? That's fine. I have always said I appreciate donations. Of course I do. My streams have made a lot of money. I am fully aware. I've never, ever once denied that. But I come from proper Southern raising where you don't talk about money because it's taught to you that that is a tacky subject, especially to discuss with strangers. You don't ask someone how much they make, or you don't pocket watch. I come from an old school because I had a grandmother who raised me. I know Zoom. I'm not gonna generational project. I'm not gonna, but I actually love Zoomers. I really, really do, and I connect more with them than I even do a lot of older millennials because I'm what you call a zillennial. I'm like almost like a cusper. I'm like the edge of the younger end of a millennial. So it's just, but like I was raised by my grandma, and it's just really tacky. And I've always said I appreciate donations. I just don't appreciate being interrupted constantly and talked over and disrespected, and people talking about my grandma who, you know, like, I don't even want to say, you know, like me, people will do that kind of stuff, and it's really hurtful and it's rude, and of course I'm going to crash the fuck out. You know, when you're talking about my wife in a sexual manner, of course I'm going to get angry. Of course. You stupid sons of bitches. Even like the guy, he was saying nice things. Remember, everyone, Copper only does it for money, but, like, it's entertaining, so I still do it. But just remember, like, you're, like, doing a fucking PSA on my behalf, which, by the way, isn't even true. Like, you're trying to educate the fucking people, and you're literally doing a horrible job because you're not even talking facts. You're just making shit up because you assume that. So you think that it's reality because it's your fucking assumption. Well, I mean, I think this, so... I mean, it must be real and true because I thought it. Like, you're fucking stupid. You're insane. That's that relationship thing. I can't think of that. What is it called? I can't ever remember the word. Something relationship. Online. It's like where you start to think you know someone. It's fucking stupid. But anyway, that's not why I do it. And I'm not an actor. I'm not a troll. Like... If I was an actor, I'd be in films by now, okay? Please, get real. I literally had a TV show for 3 years where the production crew told me anything I wanted to do, the network would fund. I chose to do music, hence Gingerbread. They paid for the music video to work with Ray J, to work with the person who literally single-handedly wrote Beyond. If I was a fucking actor, don't you think, please try to use your brains, I beg you. Don't you think I would have said, hey guys, put me in a film, pay to have me go to, like, put me in some really big positions for, like, auditions?
We are
you a
going to
fucking
make
moron?
our country great again.
I would have pursued acting on the show,
While
not
you love
music.
money, your love fought big stinking turds out of Belle Delphine bumhole is crazy. Legend has it she dropped a butt snake that was very corny and you chewed on it like a hard candy. Gag gag gag. Copper ate Belle's nasty turd. Gag gag. Gross piggy.
I swear, bro, people are like brain rotted to
Joe, Joe, Joe. Joe, 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 Joe.
People don't understand that I have a love of the game. I do it for the love of the game. But that's okay. I do it for the love of the game. You ever heard the phrase, doing it for the love of the game? Some people do it for money. Some people just do it because they want to just watch the world burn. You ever heard that? Like, why does he want to do it? Oh, some people just want to watch the world burn. Or like some people just do it for the love of the game. I'm like, I don't know how else I can fucking put this in words for you to make it connect. But it's not a game to me. That's just an analogy. While you love money, you're yeah. Well, I mean, I don't love money. I like money because it buys you financial freedom, like less stress from bills and stuff. I don't love money. I would love it if the world didn't have money. I wish we didn't even have a concept of money. I think money has created nothing but problems on this planet. But we don't live in a fucking utopia with limitless resources. We use money as a means of having a civilization to trade and barter. We created currencies. You know, with gold and stuff, and the Federal Reserve, which, by the way, it has no gold. America's tapped out. Total scam. IRS is a total scam. Taxes is a total scam. One if you agree. Not that I can see it because I have the chat closed. Because remember, if you don't donate, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, of course I like money. Of course I like, you know, donations are great. I mean, but like when they're being respectful and kind. When you're being a dumbass, like Copper has a fucking poop fetish, it's not so fucking nice. Cornelius Anal Fletcher? What the fuck is anal fletching? Change your fucking names. Fucking A, dude. You don't know who's watching. There could be younger people. Like, shut the fuck up.
We are going to make our country great again.
I swear, bro. I obviously don't want someone to actually donate 500. I do not. I mean, like, again, that's like cool, but like, I don't want to drop all the way to the fucking ground, dude. Look how high up we are. All that progress. I'd probably never play this game again if someone did that. It's insane. I've forgotten how to get up this high. I've probably just fucking forgotten how to do all of it now. I don't want to start back over. That would not be good. And that's not like reverse psychology. Like fucking dumbasses in the light. Fucking Sherlock Holmes thinks he's fucking cracked a case or something. Like cracked a fucking egg. I'm just making a point right now. People are so fucking dim-witted, bro. I swear, it's like idiocracy is actually coming to pass. Brain rot, social media, doom scrolling has rotted these people's brains, bro. And I'm not even a doomer. I'm not a doomer. I don't sit around just, oh, the world's so, that's so, like, lame to be that way. Oh, everything's whack. Like, shut up. Quit fucking moping, bro. Get off your, like, put a fucking Tampax in and shut the fuck up. If you don't like the way the world is, make it better. Shut up. Be like your ancestors and, like, make a fucking difference. Change something that you don't like. Like, what is wrong with you? Doomers are so cringe, bro. I'm just making a point right now. You guys are probably too dim-witted to understand. Even though I literally spelled it out for you what I'm doing. If this copper has a poop fetish guy doesn't shut the fuck up as well, dude, I might actually crash out on him. I'm not joking. I'm not about to put a page in the big book called Copper Has a Poop Fetish. What am I going to draw? Me eating shit? Not going to happen, by the way, so don't get excited. One thing about fucking up in this game is you do it so many times that eventually you get good. Bro, what is happening right now? There we go. That you start getting really good at, like, getting back to, like, a point. So it's not like, oh, before if, like, we fail, I'd have been like, oh, I'm done for the night. Now I can get right back here in, like, 2 seconds. Not even an issue. It's like muscle memory. It's just, like, totally nothing to me. Like, watch, boom. Okay.
We are going to make our country great again.
Shout out to Talverin, by the way.
Copper,
Talverin's been cool
in the
as shit.
theme of the game, I might ask, how do you best like your eggs? Scrambled, fried, hard-boiled, etc.
Also, NFE, God bless you as well. I appreciate you, brother. I'm not that humble. I know I have an ego, okay? I know I can be arrogant, but I'm not stupid, okay? Like I can be humble, I can be confident, I could even maybe say I'm borderline arrogant. And I got an ego. Maybe I got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. I don't get the respect I feel like I deserve. But I'm not a mean person. I don't think that you're lesser. I just think I'm great. And I think that you could be great as well. There's nothing wrong with thinking that you're great. You know, your mom and dad should raise you to have a good self-image. I got bukus of confidence. Meemaw raised me that way, okay? She raised me. My mom and dad, Meemaw and my friend. And also, you know, getting a lot of success at a young age, at 17, you know, from the first video you ever upload to YouTube. Like, all that stuff, it doesn't go to your head, but it's like, it reinforces that confidence that you already had. I already had the confidence to upload and put myself out there at a time when I didn't know, like YouTube, you know, it was kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? It was like 4chan was popping, like it was kind of, oh, you know, of course I ended up getting doxxed and all that stuff. But I had the confidence and the kind of like, I didn't give a shit, you know, like I didn't mind being kind of like a fish in a fishbowl. Not that I'm literally a fish in a fishbowl, obviously I'm not, I'm a human being, right? I'm fine. I'm not in a fishbowl. But like the metaphor, I mean, like, people can see me, but I can't see them. You know, they might be able to tap on the glass, leaving a comment on my videos, and I'm not going to really be able to reply. You know, I read their comment, but I don't know if they'll see my reply. Like, it was a different world, too. YouTube was totally different, but I had the confidence. So I've always had that confidence, and I've always had that kind of, like, ego. And when everything goes the way it does, you end up getting on television. South Park, of course, even though I don't like it, but that, again, it reinforces that confidence that you already have. You know, I don't look down on people. I don't think of people as lesser than me ever. I really don't. That's narcissism. That's not ego. That I just have a lot of confidence, and I don't allow people to walk over me. I think people should be more like that. Be proud of who you are. You know, a lot of ancestors worked really hard to get you to where you are right now while you're sitting around trolling me on YouTube. You had ancestors that fought in wars, ancestors that traveled across great oceans. I am proud of my ancestry. I came from Celtic warriors, Vikings, strong people that were in the Civil War, people that were in wars, all even recent. My grandpa, you know, Lindsay Earl Cottrell, grandpa. I mean, I you know, so I've come from a lot of strong people, women too, people like Meemaw. My mom, rest in peace to her, and rest in peace to my dad. So I'm going to honor my ancestors, both in the distant past and the recent, by being proud of who I am and honoring my ancestors and being the best me I can be, I can try to be. And I'm going to have that inner confidence and carry myself with the confidence because they all fought to get me here, you know. So by the way, that can be said to every single one of you watching. So it's not like I don't think that you're worthy or you're cool or whatever. And by the way, you shouldn't really value my opinion when it comes to your own self-worth. Because I promise you, I don't value your opinion of me at all. So when it comes to personal insults, I promise you, you are genuinely, and I'm saying this almost like as a friend, don't waste your time. Because you're wasting your time. Cameron. I don't value my own self-worth on any of this nonsense, especially internet stuff. Cameron. I'm sorry, and I mean to reply to Talverin, Copper. In the theme of the game, I might ask, because like Talverin is just trying to lighten up the mood. I totally respect and appreciate that. Shout out to Talverin. Big fucking shout out to Talverin. Am I saying your name? Talverin. Sorry, my apologies if I fucked your name up. Talverin. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled, fried, hard-boiled, etc.? Girl, guy, whatever. I like it all. I like eggs that are scrambled with cheese and salt and pepper. I like eggs over easy. I like eggs Benedict. I love eggs Benedict. I love eggs Benedict, dude. Love it. I like hard-boiled eggs. I like a good hard-boiled egg. You know, throw some butter, some salt and pepper on that thing. Have some bacon with it. I like sunny side up. I mean, I'm from Georgia. You know, as you can see, I'm kind of chubby, and you know that's been historically a thing. I have visited quite a few diners in my day, okay, as a young man, and I'm still a young man, but I'm like, you know, I've been to plenty of Waffle House, you know, and Huddle House, if you know what Huddle House is, and you really know what's going on, and Cup and Saucer Diner. Shout out to the Cup and Saucer in Loganville, Georgia. I like my eggs in many different ways. I am not...
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
I'm not picky at all when it comes to eggs. No, I'm not picky at all. White men walk, so ginger's... Oh, fuck! I'm not responding to comments. They have to be $10 or more. Fuck off, Titanium! And that's not true at all. Only responding to that because I already started reading it. Sorry, only responding to robots tonight. I'm just proving a point. I'm not gonna do this tomorrow. I'm just making a point tonight because I'm gonna stick to my guns. Like I'm not gonna fucking just like you're not gonna treat me that way. Like I was just saying, like I have a healthy ego and confidence, and I don't let people walk over me. You want to try and say some stupid shit like that about me? I'll show you. I'll show you how that shit is. And then later on, when I'm actually being myself, like I want to be normally, and how I am, you'll go, oh, Copper's not an asshole. Oh, he's not just doing it for money.
Copper,
oh, he's actually a chill guy. Oh,
I was gnawing on a block of Velveeta.
Dumbass,
Have you ever
bitch.
noticed
I'm
how much
educating
sodium
you.
is
I'm
in that
always
cheese?
teaching.
I'll be constipated tonight, but it got me thinking, what if big companies are using salt as a filler? Thoughts?
Like I said, I'm always teaching. I got to teach these people a lesson. Copper, real question. I was gnawing on a block of Velveeta. Also, thank you for the donation, Brass Bus. It's very kind of you. Copper, real question. I was gnawing on a block of Velveeta. You are gnawing on a block of Velveeta? What the fuck are you? You're gnawing like a rat. Like you're gnawing on a block of Velveeta? The worst kind of fucking cheese? That legitimately can make me puke. Gnawing on a block of, like, cold Velveeta. Like, government sheet, bro. That's... Like, look, melted Velveeta with some peppers in that shit. I understand. Throw maybe some ground beef in it. You know, you can make you a nice, you know, some tortilla chips. Get you some Santerias. You know, you can get you some fucking Tostitos, whatever you fancy. I get it. Could be some good Super Bowl or football game food. I get it. Gnawing on a block of Velveeta? Are you like a government experiment? Are you a fucking rat? I actually wonder if I'm not kidding. Maybe I'm a little crazy. I might be having a little bit of an Alex Jones moment. I genuinely think some of you might actually not be human. Brass Bus might actually be a rat. And I'm not saying like a rat as an insult, like you're a fucking rat. No. Like fucking Jack Nicholson in the one movie. He's like, these rats, they're non. No, I'm not. I don't mean like a liar or someone who would try to expose you or whatever. I don't know, like or tell on you. I mean like a literal animal, like a rat. You could be a very large rat who has learned to use your thumbs, because rats have like hands. And maybe you're like a fucking rat, dude. That would explain the horniness, the greasy kind of vibe you give off, the kind of dirty vibe. I might just in my head canon, like in my own mind, just think of some of you. It might make me want to tolerate you a bit more. Because it might make me not like you, or it might make me dislike you less, and instead look at you like a cartoon. Like it's funny. Like, if I learned that Brass Bus was a literal rat typing, I would think he's probably hilarious. I'm not joking. But because I know, obviously, he's a human. Well, I guess I don't know he's a human, right? Donald Trump's talking about fucking aliens today. He could be a fucking alien. He could be a rat. We don't know. You know, it's possible. But thinking of you as a human, I just don't like you, Brass. I just don't like you or Titanium or any of you. Especially just the class clowns in general. I can find ways to... I can enjoy conversating with you. Conversing. I converse with Giga Chad about aliens and UFOs, and we can have a nice conversation. And if you overheard us talking at like a bar, you'd think that we were friends. I can't stand based Giga Chad. I can't stand satirist. But I can enjoy conversing with these people, Brass. If you are a person, I don't like you. If you're a rat, I would think you're funny at least. Anyway, I was gnawing on a block. See how long I've just talking to this one comment. I engage with people. I'm not like sitting around like, okay, anyway, moving on, waiting for the next donation. Like, I will sit here and just chat about one comment for fucking 10 minutes. To my own detriment, really. I'm not even playing the fucking game. I don't give a shit about the fucking... only doing it for... shut the fuck up. It's so stupid. I'm just dunking on you over and over and over again. People that think like that. You're so cringe. Not everyone is like that. Of course there's tons of people like that. Totally. And I can understand if maybe you think that because you're new around here. Maybe you're just new.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do with my mouth.
But if you're not new, then shut the fuck up.
I'm going
you
to
should
put
know
your
better.
cock in my mouth, and I'm going to bite it
If
up.
you're not new here, you should know
Love
better
it.
by now.
Eggs
Use
Benedict
your
are
brain.
probably my favorite.
Be smarter.
Copper. It's through you I've learned more about Celtic culture, and I've recently learned I have
Thank
this
you.
in my family line as well. Makes me want to learn more. Appreciate you, man. Keep kicking butterfly.
I don't know who the fuck this Talvern is, but I love him. I do not say that easily. I do not say that easily. I do not say that about most people. I don't just say that about anyone who's like common. It's got nothing to do with the fact that you're donating. By the way, of course, duh. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Obviously, I appreciate that. Dude, some people will work hours, hard manual labor. If y'all ever think that I'm some ungrateful, just nasty prick who expects money, you got it so fucking wrong and twisted. And I don't know what I've ever done to give you that impression. It must be that you're just seeing other people like that and applying it to me. And that's not fair. Like, that's not fair to me to think of me
Mistress
that
Aubrey
way.
grabs my man meat with her leather gloves and...
Do not talk about my wife! Dude! Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
Then she points to her boots and I begin to lick them clean.
Don't talk
She
about
spits
my
in
wife.
mouth
Like, don't
while smoking
change your fucking name.
on her human
Titanium?
ashtray.
Okay.
Socks.
Dude, I'm about to get my titty out. I'm gonna make you suck my fucking nipple, bitch. I was having a wholesome fucking moment with Talvern, bitch. Not you, Talvern. You're not a bitch. Sorry. You're not Aubrey Slave. You're nothing to my wife. Don't talk about my wife. And I know that's Titanium fucking Taxi. You're a fucking rat. You and your brother. Fun fact, everyone, and I'm not even joking, Brass Bus and Titanium Taxi are literal IRL in real life twins. They're blood brothers. They are identical twins. I have seen their faces. I have their pictures somewhere over the fucking somewhere. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Big Book's got files. You know what do you know what the big files are? Shall I get them out? The documents? I keep on people like you. I would never show them on a stream, but just know that I've got them. Talvern, love it. Eggs Benedict are probably my favorite. Real quick though, I just want to say, yeah, like it's fine if you think that some people are like that, because some people are like that with the money stuff. But I'm not like that. It's not just about money to me, and it never it's not like that at all. So it's unfair. It's unfair, and I've never even given that impression. I really haven't. In fact, I am always telling people to not do it. Okay. Some days I really want to be just left alone, and just stream and hang out and play games. I mean, I can understand if you're like someone who's like watching Lawcow, or you saw me on Lawcow. Maybe you came over here from Lawcow, so you're used to that kind of a content creator or a YouTuber or whatever. But I'm completely in a different league, in a different category, and I'm in a whole different part of YouTube. I'm not like that, okay? I just was visiting over there, but I'm not like them, okay? They have begged me to come back on because I generated them a metric shit ton of money. And I never talk like this, and this will probably be the last. I don't talk this way because it makes me sound like fucking Trump. I bring the ratings. Dude, they were eating it up. They were saying that I was like this Keem was messaging me, Boogie, and fucking kid behind the camera. I'm not going to show DMs. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cross those lines. It's inappropriate. But like, especially to but people in general, it doesn't matter if they're a YouTuber or not. But like, I was really bringing in a lot for them, and I walked away because I didn't like how they were running things. I'm not a fan of the grift type stuff. I don't like that they charge their people to join their Discord server. I don't like any of it, and I didn't want anything to do with it. So this is why I get irate and I crash out when people come over here and try to say these things about me, because it's not like that at all, and it's inappropriate, and it's incorrect, and it's offensive. It's offensive. It is offensive. And I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't offend me, because it does offend me. And that shouldn't be ammo for you to go, oh, I'm going to say it more now. Like, you should just be a nice person, okay? You already give me a hard time about a million other things. Maybe don't try to paint me out to be some greaseball asshole like grifter as well. Maybe don't be a total asshole, because I don't do this. I might just start legitimately banning people from my live chat. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm just not going to. I don't know why that's such it's a sensitive subject. I don't know why. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know why I get irritated with that. I'm aware my streams make money. I think that you're all smart enough people. You should be able to see that as well. It's not that I've ever asked for it. I've never done anything like the $500 fault bullshit. That's so stupid. I want to just remove that. Seeing that on my screen is making me cringe. Okay? It's cringe. This is what I'm talking about. It's so cringy. It's not for the love of the game. That's just cringe. That's the point I'm making right now. It's all cringy. When you go and you watch these people that only care about you for your money or see you as a number, that's not good for you. Don't. If you find them funny, entertaining, that's fine. As long as you know what's going on. And I can understand why someone might be like, oh, just remember, guys. But that's not how it is here, okay? So just don't get it twisted. I think I've made my point enough now. I'm thinking about easing off on the gas here and chilling out now. I feel like I can, I can chill out now. I think I'm done crashing out, but I'm still going to make my point. That's just, it's nonsense, okay? I hardly ever fucking stream, okay? When I stream, I'm just talking about things I want to talk about. Not even necessarily relevant stuff, okay? I end streams early constantly. I don't like saying these things about myself, but I'm just, like, making points here. Like, do I need to paint this picture more vividly for you? Are you that stupid? Just try to think a little bit more. I know you're not used to that. to, thinking, using, having cognitive functions, but maybe try. For your own
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
I'm so nice to people on Discord. I'm so nice to people. I'm always pleasant. I'm such a I'm such a good friend. I'm not even going to tell you some of the things I've done for people that involve money, like things that I've done for people to be kind. You have no idea who the fuck you're talking to right now. Gets me fucking heated, bro. People, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What just happened to my fucking egg? It went through the... Do not gaslight me. Drop a... Did y'all just see what just fucking happened? Whatever, dude. Anyway, yeah, money's nice, but it's it should never be just about money, okay? Do I like that my streams make money? Of course I do. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Everyone watching would, of course, as well. That makes no fucking sense. But that's not the only that's not the only thing. It's like, you need to understand. Like, don't get it twisted, please. And at this point, after all of this crash out, if you still want to, then honestly, just fuck off. I don't care. Because you're one of those people that I can't talk to. You can't be talked to at all. You're just... this is it. Like, you are a brainlet. You are an actual, like, a Wojak brainlet. You cannot be even spoken. You can't be, I can't speak with you. Because there's hardly a human there. No, that's mean, I'm joking. I shouldn't say there's hardly a human there. I could speak to you. You're a human being. I'm sorry. I always go a little hard, and I apologize for some of the things that I've said tonight. I shouldn't have gone this hard. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but I recognize I've been maybe a little harsh, okay? But I just crash. I fucking get... Oh, man. I'm... Okay. I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm known for my temper, okay? I know there's a reason people call me the angry fucking ginger online. I even hate saying that name. Historically, I've been called... I understand that. I go to anger management. Hello, Sharon. No shit, Sherlock. But I just, I get irritated, man. I'm not... I never claimed to be perfect, I'm a hothead. And I know that that's a fucking stereotype about gingers for the billionth time. But I'm not trying to reinforce a stereotype, a negative one especially. All I do is try to help redheads. I've had ginger people tell me, you make us all, blah, blah, the angry ginger. You're literally the angry ginger. You're like, you represent a fucking stereotype, bro. You're not my Martin Luther King. I've had people, like, talk shit. Like, bro, like, it wasn't, like, a bunch of people. Like, one or two. Really just, like, one guy. And I was like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know what I've done. I helped get you guys emojis. So maybe show me a little bit of love. I single-handedly raised international awareness for discrimination towards ginger kids, okay? Why don't you shut the fuck up? People just fucking will hate, bro. Oh, dude, if I fell down there, I would be... You would see a crash out then. Sorry, I missed some comments. Remember, it has to be $10 or more, else I'm not going to respond. Herder. Fucking sense, bro. Love it. Sorry. Talvern said, yeah, earlier Talvern was like, in the theme of the game, how do you like your eggs? I like them every way. I'm very, like, bisexual, or, like, I'm, like, pansexual when it comes to eggs. I like it all. Talvern said, love it. Eggs Benedict are probably my favorite. Copper, it's through you. I responded to this already. Oh, well, kind of. Yeah, the Celtic, I've learned more about Celtic culture. And I've recently learned I have this in my family line as well. That's brilliant. Good for you. Congratulations. Makes me want to learn more. I appreciate you, man. Keep kicking butterfly. Oh, keep kicking ass. It censors it for me. It says keep kicking butterfly. I know you keep kicking ass. Thank you. I appreciate that, Talvern. I really do appreciate that. And that's cool that you have some Celtic in your ancestry. Yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, I could wax poetic all day about Celtic. There's the Hallstatt culture, which is like the kind of the proto, what is it called, of there's the salt mines, the Hallstatt salt mines. Salt was like gold back then in that region of the world, and it was more valuable than gold because that's what you used it to preserve your food through the winter. You would go and hunt during the summer and the fall or whatever, and salt was what kept you alive. Salt is like white gold back then, and so they had and the mine is still out there, by the way, and I've been wanting for a long time to order some salt from the Hallstatt mine, from the original Celtic thing. But Celts, I talk a lot about Celtics being redheads from, and don't get me wrong, I maintain that, but Celtic is not like a people in one central area. Celtic culture, it's a group of different tribes. Like we would say, like the Latin languages, the Celtic languages is like a group of languages, like Scots Gaelic. Welsh is, if I'm not mistaken, a Celtic language. Welsh is probably the most thriving one of the day. Still thriving. People still speak Welsh. A lot of people do. In Wales, obviously. But like Scottish Gaelic is obviously, Irish Gaelic. There's many. Those are the Celtic languages, and of course Celtic countries are the ones that have those languages and the culture and the people, the history. But it's not really, Celt is not really a race thing. I've kind of, and I'll admit kind of here I've made it that a little bit because I maintain that it used to be that, but not real. I mean, yeah, I don't think that they called themselves like the Celtic race, right? I don't think that. I just think that a lot of that region, the Celtic region, was redhead, and obviously, and so I just kind of use the term Neo-Celt because it's easy to understand, which is important to do when you're trying to get points across. You need them to be understandable for people that are not in the kind of full know. It needs to be palatable. You understand? So Neo-Celt is the label that I have coined. A new Celt. The Celts were redheaded. They were. Woo. But yeah, man, I appreciate that, Talvern. Thank you very much. What is your, Eggs Benedict is probably your favorite. Yeah, I love Eggs Benedict. Oh, I love it so much. I love the sauce. I love it on a nice, muffin. Oh, like a muffin bottom. That kind of bread. Ooh, it's so good. Ugh. It's so good. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing that. I'm trying to be better about the spitting thing. Ugh. Fuck off, Aubrey. Fuck off. Bug. So, Bug, I'm not going to read your comment. Not because I don't want to, but because if I do, that's going to be unfair to all the people who donated before that didn't do 10 or more when I was making my point. Again, it's not about the amount. Again, obviously, I was just making a freaking point! But if I do that, if I start reading them, I'm going to have to read. I'm going to go and scroll down and read all those comments. And I'm not doing that.
They stuck a needle through
I don't want to be unfair. I don't want to be unfair to the people
Copper,
before.
I love eggs. Me and Titanium love M. Want to know our favorite eggs?
What kind?
When we take turns fertilizing Aubrey's eggs.
Don't talk about my wife! Brass! Okay, Brass, you're crossing a line! Brass, you are... See, this is what...
Would you be?
That's it, bitch. That's fucking it, bitch. Come here! Get on my titty! Get on my fucking tit right now! Get on my tit right now! Transition, bitch! The fuck's it? Suck my fucking tit, bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, Brass! Don't talk about my wife! Don't talk about my wife. That's shit I'm talking about. You gotta stop that now. Punk ass. Don't do it again. I will throw this fucking egg right off the damn building. I don't even... Don't.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
May I ask, why do you do the spitting thing? No judgment here, man. Just curious. We all have our quirks.
Because I'm fucking gross sometimes, okay? I'll just cut the shit here, okay? I'm fucking gross sometimes, okay? It's a gross habit. It's disgusting, and I need to stop doing it. It's fucking nasty. Just like I need to lose weight. Just like I need to work on my anger management fucking problem. Okay, I get it. People act like I'm so unself-aware and unserious. Like, bro, I know I've got things I gotta work on. Hey, I'm sure you do too, okay? I'm not gross, and I'm not nasty. I'm not a nasty person, and I'm not a gross person. I shouldn't talk about myself that way. I will say I'm a great, beautiful, wonderful person. Handsome. Very kind. Very famous and iconic. I don't care if... Listen, relevancy has nothing to do with legendary status. When you're a legend, you always have a degree of relevancy. Relevant, like, or whatever, like how many views... It doesn't matter. I'm literally, as in underline the term literal, literally a legend in my field of YouTube and meme culture and internet culture. Nothing you can say can damage that. You cannot dent that ego. It's just not going to work, okay? And that's not how I value my self-worth. So just to be clear here, I love myself. I've got a lot of confidence, and I'm very fine with saying I'm a great person. But listen, I have some gross habits I need to work on. The spitting in my hand, wiping it on my... That's fucking disgusting. We can drop a 111 if you agree with me. That's objectively fucking gross. And, you know, I should have a napkin. I should have, if I'm gonna do that, at least do it in a fucking like paper towel. I should do better, and I recognize that, and I'm aware. Okay, it's gross. I get it. I agree. I agree. It's gross.
You're all good, man.
Okay.
I'm a nail biter. That's pretty gross too.
Fucking agree that it's gross. I'm not proud of it. It's, you know, it's just something that it's weird. It's something I do. I don't know. I don't do it all the time. It's just when, okay, listen. It's only when I don't have a napkin or like something to spit. I should just stop spitting in general. I should try, but it's hard, you know, when it's like a habit. But I should at least do it in a fucking napkin or something. Fucking A, bro. Fuck, I just get up, go to the fucking bathroom. I just do better. It's gross. It's hard though, man. I'm a great guy with some gross habits sometimes, bro. Like whatever. But you know, I could have worse habits. Okay, I'm not like a fucking weirdo. Like I'm just a chill dude that happens to have a few quirks. You know what can I say, bro? I'm a person. I'm a human. You're all good, man. I'm a nail biter. That's pretty gross too. It's not as gross as the spitting thing. I'll give you some credit here. It's not. I mean, not that we need to compare, right? We're not comparing our quirks here. We're all people. We've all got something going. I think everyone in this chat watching, even if you don't admit it, you got something that's kind of like weird. You know, you're a person. You know, we're just people. We're just people. You know. We're just people. It doesn't got to be that serious. It's all good, man. I got to get past this. And I got to turn the volume up. What's going on with the volume on my headset? Really? That's why I needed the big one. That's what she said. Oh, let me not make that joke. That's sexist. Okay. Okay, it keeps doing... I don't want the big one. That's not what she said. Oh, shit. Ah. Does size matter? You know, I wonder if does size matter. I want to bring it. I'm gonna do a stream. It might seem inappropriate. I thought that was a hole right there. I kind of want to do a stream where I ask women if size matters. Not that I care, because I'm... Every guy's gonna say that. Not that I care, because I'm fine. That's why I'm laughing right now. Like, such like a typical reply from a guy. But I'm being serious. They all say the same thing I'm saying. But I am being serious. Like, I'm totally fine in that department. So it's not like I care. But I'm curious, though. Just like kind of my sporadic thought, you know? Like, dude, does
Copper,
size
are you
actually
saying
matter?
I'm like Splinter the Rat? You could be
But
my
I've never
Michelangelo.
had any issues with women.
Titanium could be Raphael. Aubrey could be April O'Squeal.
Stop talking about my
Leonardo
wife!
Could be Art and Donatello. Could
Don't
be
bring
whoever
her
you
name
direct
up at all!
Our wife is nice.
She's not our wife! She's my wife, idiot! She's my wife! Stop talking about my wife. Stop talking about her. It's like you guys got a fucking like a brain issue. It just doesn't click or something. You are like you're not like Splinter the Rat. No, and I'm not gonna be your Michelangelo. Shut the fuck up. Aubrey will not be April O'Neil. Aubrey is my wife. Shut up. Why wouldn't you make Leonidas Leonardo? Leonardo could be art, and Donatello could be whoever the leader rapped. You would literally make Leonardo Leonidas. That's how stupid you are. Even in your comment, you were not creative enough to think of, oh, I don't know, Leonidas as Leonardo. You're a dumbass, brass bus. Dumbass bus. Dumbass brass bus. Like, dumbass brass. I should just call you that, dumbass brass. Ugh. Thanks for the dono. Not really. No, I appreciate the dono. I don't appreciate what you said. Dumbass.
Joe.
I'm not reading the comments. I'm just going to let the robot read it out to me while
Dear
I'm playing.
Copper, what's your favorite salad? Let me guess. Caesar, tossed or felcher? It's a felcher salad, isn't it? Me and Brass fill you up in our squirmy spermies wormies, glazing your lettuce like a thick milkshake.
What the fuck?
Yummy yummy in your belly.
What in the fuck are you talking about? What is the bot saying right now? Yummy in your belly, wally? What are you... Okay, Titanium, sweetie, my favorite salad is not tossed, okay? Now, I've tossed a salad before, not to get personal. Not that it's any of your fucking business. Did I enjoy it? Oh, well, I'm not going to say. You know, some things, unlike you, I keep some things private. Because I'm... Anyway, no, my favorite salad, I'm going to answer seriously. My favorite salad is a Caesar. I do actually like Caesar salads. Caesar salad, I also like the salad from Olive Garden, I know. A little bit, you know, whatever. But, like, I like that kind of vinaigrette. I did not say the N-word, I said vinaigrette. I don't like saying the word vinegar because if you take off the vi, it's like you're literally saying the N-word. I don't like that sound coming out of my mouth. You know, I always, it's like when I'm saying Snickers. Like, I wish they would just rename the candy bar. Like, if I'm like, oh, I love Snickers. Like, that makes me sound like I'm saying something racist when I'm literally talking about candy. I would like it if I don't know, Hershey's owns it. I don't know. Don't clip that, by the way, and try to edit it and make it sound like I said the N-word. I didn't say the N-word, and I would never say the N-word, so please don't do that. Show me some fucking respect, which I deserve, dumbass idiots. Anyway. My favorite salad would be Caesar Titanium Taxi. I don't know what a felch salad... I don't know what that is. Probably something gross and perverted. Because that's all you think about is fucking perverted stuff. Because you have a porn brain. It's been porn rotted by porn. It's gross, bro. You let the internet completely warp you. It's not healthy, man. Do you have, like... I'm not gonna get personal. That's mean. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ask you about like your peen. Like that's inappropriate and gross. Even though you're always asking me about like shit like that. I'm not gonna do that to you. And you probably get excited. Like if I asked you if like your constant use of porn causes you ED, you would like, oh, let me tell you all about my penis and like, oh, and how it responds to certain stuff. Like you would want to talk to me about that. That's fucking weird. I don't want to hear about it. I stopped myself in my tracks. I was like, no. Wrong person to ask that kind of question. Wrong person. You gotta chill out on the porn, man. It's not good for your mental health. Anyone watching, please stop. Like, if you're, like, addicted to that kind of thing. Like, I'm not telling you how to live your life. You know, we've all looked at stuff like that, of course, obviously. You know, obviously. And if you haven't, well, good for you. But like, you know, I'm not perfect either. But like, hey, listen, it's not good for you. It's really not. It's really not. It's not good to. It's bad for your brain, for how you view women or men or people. It's not good for like your expectations of sex. It's not good. So you know, don't be like Titanium and Brass. If they are like that, I don't want to assume that they're like actual addicts, but they seem like it from just from how they talk, okay? And I've known them for like a few years now, so over text. But I don't want to, you know, I'm always like, you don't know me, so I shouldn't do the same to other people just based on some troll comments. But you know, maybe they're like totally adjusted normal people. I doubt it, But maybe they are. Maybe this is just like they get online and they just want to be. Maybe they're characters. Like people try to claim that I am. I'm not a character. This is how I am. But you guys might be characters. And if that's the case, cool. It's not cool. I don't appreciate your comments.
It's been a year, Daddy. I really, really miss you.
Maybe you're a chill.
Mommy says you went to the store to get milk. Anyways,
maybe I could have a
I'm
beer with
failing
him.
all my classes.
Not that I'm offering.
And Mommy hits me very frequently. And she changed my name to Tickle Tipson.
Cameron, can you
Anyways,
please
Daddy,
change that?
I forgive you for
Please
abusing me.
change this fucking sound effect. What up, Talburn?
Copper, do you like Norm Macdonald? Have you seen his live series with Adam Agate? It's on Internet Archive, highly recommended. He has a bunch of guests on there. First 2 episodes are my personal favorites, first EP with Super Dave and second with Tom Green.
I gotta tell you, Norm Macdonald is on my Mount Rushmore. I'm not kidding. Of comedy, like stand-up comedians, all that stuff. Like Norm Macdonald, man, rest in peace to one of the realest ones, man. I mean, really, wow, what a guy. Yes, I like Norm Macdonald. I think that answers that. Norm Macdonald's amazing. Yeah, no, I even like some of his older movies. You know that one movie he did with Dave Chappelle, Scrooged? I think it was called Scrooge, just so long ago. Also, Danny DeVito's in it. He was like the mortician or some shit. I love Norm Macdonald. He's amazing. I put Norm Macdonald up there with like Bill Murray in my like all-time kind of Mount Rushmore of like entertainment people. I don't know if he's in my Rushmore of like entertainment in general, but he's definitely up there for comedy. Yeah, no, I love Norm. I have seen the live series with Adam Egate, of course. Yeah, I like that. I like when he brings guests on and he makes them read the jokes and stuff, and he makes them uncomfortable. I think that he's brilliant. Rest in peace to him. So sad that he passed away. It's actually funny. I think I might have been tearing up. I don't want to say I was tearing up when I wasn't, but I think if I remember correctly, I was getting kind of teary-eyed watching him on David Letterman. During Letterman's last kind of performance, I think it was the last episode of the show, and Letterman chose for him to be the comedy, the stand-up in the beginning of the intro or out, whatever. And he told him that he loves him. This was 6 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I read, before he passed away. It's just, it's very sad that he passed away. But at least he got to be successful and live a life that he leaves behind a big legacy. He'll be remembered, hopefully forever, as long as people are around and with comedy, and as long as we have comedy as a concept, if we don't go insane and like cyborg AI fascist fucking regime, who knows where we're going to be in 1,000 years from now. But maybe not forever, but he'll be remembered for a long, long time. There's going to be Norm Macdonald fans, people that appreciate that kind of comedy. So, in a way, he's still around through through the stuff that he made, and he leaves behind a brilliant legacy. So, rest in peace to Norm Macdonald. Really, though, God rest him, or God rest his soul. That's what I meant to say. Rest in peace. I highly recommend. Yeah, I've definitely seen it. I didn't know it was on Internet Archive. Has a bunch of guests on there. I have not watched the show. Most of the I'm not a fake fan, but I've not sat down and watched the Norm Macdonald show episodes. But I've watched them over YouTube clips and YouTube videos in general, not just clips on but actual video, segments from it, and quite long. There's compilations and segments and guests and stuff, and I just enjoy Norm in general. I just enjoy him in general. He was great as, pretty sure it was the Grim Reaper in Family Guy. First 2 episodes are my favorite personal. I might check him out. I might check out the first 2 episodes. First episode.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
I love I love. You have no, dude. I love Super Dave. I fucking love Super Dave. Super Dave is so it's so, in my opinion, maybe I'm way off the mark. He's so underrated as a comedian. Maybe because he's a little bit before my generation, so maybe he did have a lot of love. Like he deserved, deserved as far as a comedian, like as an artist for comedy. Like he's so funny. Super Dave was so good, and I cannot tell you how much I've laughed. I loved Super Dave in Curb Your Enthusiasm. When he says that he's an orphan, I've referenced that before. In fact, I even referenced I think I referenced that last night. It's funny, I was referencing Super Dave. It's very under kind of, I don't like make a point of like highlighting it, but that's what I'm doing. When I'm talking about being an orphan, because my mom and dad have passed away, but I'm 33 and I'm like married and stuff, and I'm like, and I call myself an orphan, I'm referencing Super Dave. Not like I'm acting, but like that's, I remember hearing that and watching that episode with Super Dave. Well, he has an actual name, but Super Dave. The name of the actual actor escapes me right now. Super Dave's real name.
We are going to make our country great again.
Bob Einstein is his name.
Copper, then I implore you, whenever you have a chance and want to, those first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Super Dave is the best and Tom Green is incredible as well. And yes, he was incredible on Curb. Little Orphan Funkhauser.
Little Orphan Funkhauser. Yeah. That's me. Also the apology in Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm so sorry. His voice is so great. I'm so sorry. Oh, please forgive me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dave. Or Larry, please. Oh, how can I ever? Can I beg you for your forgiveness? And then Larry's like, that was a great apology. He's like, thank you. I really worked hard on that. Like they talk about an apology like it's like a thing. Oh my gosh. Like, hey, again, thank you for the donation. You're very kind and generous. I really appreciate that. I would normally be like, hey, look, I'll talk to you in the live chat, but I'm just like, I'm sticking to this point tonight. But I appreciate you entertaining that point that I'm making about the $10 thing. Every other night, I've never been that way. I'm just basically I'm LARPing. I'm role playing as like a grifter. I'm just, yeah, that's not how I am though. But I appreciate you. Yeah, you're very generous. Thank you. That goes without saying, but I should say it still. I appreciate it. Copper, that I implore, whenever you have a chance and want to, those first two, Super Dave is the best. Yeah, I've seen clips of Super Dave on the show, but I've never watched the episode. I should watch the episode in whole, or as a whole. Tom Green. Yeah, Tom Green, a lot of people don't realize, and I think it's become a known thing. People maybe do realize this now. It wasn't like a super known thing. But Tom Green is kind of like the father of podcasts. Like there would not be a Joe Rogan without a Tom Green. A lot of people don't. Well, maybe people do realize it. I hope people do. Oh, Tom Green is a genius. Tom Green is a genius. People think that he's just like, oh, Freddie got fingered. Like that was, I don't know. Like he might have been brilliant doing that. Like I don't know, man. I think it's become more and more popular. Like more and more people know about it. I think Joe Rogan talked about it, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did hear, if I'm remembering correctly, Joe Rogan did talk about it with him. But like, Tom Green is legitimately like the godfather of podcasts. I know that sounds insane for people. Like Tom Green, what are you talking about? If you don't know this already, 'cause you might already do. Look it up right now if you don't believe me. He's recognized as like the father of the Tom Green pod. Like that was like one of the first ever kind of things. Like at in-home, having people on your show, like celebrity guests. Like if you're like a famous, like a Joe Rogan, bringing on famous people to just kick it in your house for like 3 hours and talk on camera about shit like UFO. Like Tom Green that was like the progenitor, if I'm not if that's the right word I'm using. Hopefully I'm using that right. That was like the genesis of like podcasts like that, as far as I'm aware. So like, I just find that fascinating. I find that so fascinating and cool, because, again, pardon the ego trip, a lot of people have called me in certain ways a trailblazer, and I'm, oh, there's Copper making it about himself. I'm not. I just have been. This is something that I've come across, so I get fascinated by that kind of thing. Like, oh, that's a very kind thing to say. And then I think about other people, and I'm like, what are other kind of things that are like? And again, I'm not talking about me as like, I'm not saying that like, oh, blah, blah. There was tons of. I'm not stupid, okay? So don't get it wrong. I'm not saying that like, oh, I started YouTube. No, YouTube was around for 5 fucking years. Way people that have videos of way more views. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just talking about. I've obviously inspired people, because y'all probably don't even remember a time before Copper Cab was on YouTube. Maybe some of you do. Maybe you're like older people and you remember, but it wasn't like. It's hard to explain, okay? But like the way I would hold my camera and the way I would vlog, the way I would do my videos, the style of it, the rage, I guess people say. You inspire people that come after you. They see that this does well on YouTube, and what do? They copy it, or they go and they do things like that too. And I'm not talking about quesos. I'm not talking about Bill Jensen's. I'm not talking about anything like that. People, of course, will say that, but like I'm not, and people do, but and I promise, like that's not me like trying to throw shade. I'm just there are examples everywhere, but before there was all that, there's. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make it about me. It's so cringe. But anyway, I get really fascinated with that. Another person I look at a lot, people don't realize. Well, people do actually realize, is Soulja Boy. He was like super ahead of his time with rap on the internet and like promoting yourself and your own brand and your own stuff online as a rapper, like a SoundCloud rapper. Before all that stuff, there was Soulja Boy Tell 'Em on YouTube and MySpace. And he was like a trailblazer for becoming an independent, famous, successful rapper from your own home. Like now you have SoundCloud, and Spotify. So it's like a cool, you don't think of these. You kind of look at people like Tom Green or Soulja Boy. You wouldn't maybe necessarily get oh whoa, like hold him in certain high esteem. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't or you should. I'm just talking in general. But it's like really cool. Like people should like appreciate that. Like that's a cool thing to do for the culture of like internet and like digital and all that. So yeah, shout out to those guys that trailblaze and stuff and kind of show people that it can be done. Like Tom Green, like a Soulja Boy for like hip hop artists on the internet. Tom Green for podcasts. Joe Rogan saw Tom Green what he was doing and was fascinated. Amazed and was like, in fact, I'd love to watch that tonight with you guys if you'd want to. I'm not reading the live chat. I've had the live chat. I'm not joking. I've had the live chat closed this entire time, and I actually miss seeing what the chat's saying. I actually enjoy talking to you guys. I really do, but I'm making a point. Just acting like a. It's so cringe, bro. Fucking grifters are so cringy. I'm a fucking grifter. I will, yeah, Super Dave is the best and Tom Green's incredible. Yeah, I like Tom Green. And I like Super Dave. They're both incredible. Little Orphan Funkhauser is iconic. That is iconic. I'm an orphan. I'm Little Orphan Copper. I don't got a mom or a dad. I'm an orphan. It's a way to kind of make light of obviously kind of a sad thing, right? But, it's not making light of it, but it's like, dude, bro, like, you're not an orphan, bro. You're like, I'm 33, bro. Little Orphan Funkhauser. Little Orphan Copper. Like, yeah, it sucks to not have your parents, obviously, like fucking Bruce Wayne over, but like, I don't, I'm not Little Orphan. I don't know if I qualify for the orphan title, like, all, jokes aside. I think you have to be a certain age, and I think if you're like, I think if you're independent and you like pay your own bills and you got your own place and all that, like you're like not really like you're an orphan maybe, because you've lost your parents, but I think you have to be a kid to be an orphan. That's why it's like kind of fun. That's why it's funny, even if it might technically be true. Because you say orphan, you don't think of a fucking adult, bro. Think of a child. And I am not a kid. Even if I act like one sometimes. I gotta work on my emotional maturity still. I'm still getting there. You know, it's a step at a time, right? One step at a time, folks. You see how I just breezed through that with no problems? I've just gotten so good at this shit. It's not even hard anymore for me. Before, this used to like terrify me. Doing this is like nothing now. It's like so easy. That is like nothing to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait, chill out. I can recover. I can recover. That is an interesting spot to be in, I will not lie. Okay, is it worth trying to get there? I think so. Alright, well. Anyway. Alright. Oh, gosh. I've opened up the live chat. Can you rejoin LolCal? You'd make millions. I'm okay, but thank you, though. No, thank you. There would be no Jackass or Eric Andre. Look at this. I've missed out on so much in the live chat. You guys are actually spitting tonight. And not like me spitting on my damn pants like a goofball. You guys have been spitting. I really like the red. I've never heard of that red. I've never heard of the Red Green Show. LimeWire Soulja Boy would upload his music under the title of 50 Cent tracks. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna tell you guys something that I don't know if I've ever told anyone. Because I trailblazed something that y'all have no idea about. You have no idea, and you would never know if I didn't tell you. You'd never know, because it's not something you would know. Kind of in a similar to that, what you're talking about, CBP. So when I first came to YouTube, and it was January 14th, 2010. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking here either. My first video, of course, as you know, went viral the night that I uploaded it. And you know, but you would wonder, you would ask yourself, how does a video on a channel with 0 subscribers go viral like that and get attention? Obviously, this is just, it's a blessing. Obviously, it's a blessing from God, in Jesus Christ, of course. All glory goes to him. And, but, and I'm telling you, so what I did was, this is before anyone ever did anything like this. There wasn't really an algorithm back then at all, really. I mean, there was, you know, the internet, there was like that. But it wasn't like that. Not like it is today. But what I did before anyone did this, and I was in the culture, obviously, I'm a part of it, but I was on YouTube, and this isn't a big deal. It's not like a thing. Let me just say, as arrogant as I can be, okay, I'm being very I'm gonna be honest here, as egotistical as I can be. I'm not gonna sit here and try to claim that this is like some big freaking deal. Okay, this isn't like Soulja Boy. Like that. Like that's like a crazy level of like totally. But like when you said the 50 Cent thing to get them popular, that's how, you know. But what I did was I obviously wanted people to hear what I had to say. And so, and when I say this, you're going to be like, oh, everyone's done that. Not back then. I went on some videos that were popular at the time. Simple. And by the way, this is why it wasn't like everyone did it, or it wasn't like a thing, which is why it worked. I just thought this. I just went on some popular videos and was like, hey guys, if you don't mind checking out my channel, my videos, I'm trying to get the word out about the bullying in my school. Because I actually, you know, was. Like, and so I posted that on like... You are an idiot! So I used other people's YouTube videos to promote my video, my content, my channel. I had just uploaded my video that night. And that is what I did. That's what I did to introduce people to my channel when I had no one. Nobody. That's how the initial spark occurred. It wasn't like I was trying to be this or that. But that's what... And so this was before... And the reason I say this is now you see a lot of... It's become like a joke. Check out my channel. Watch my videos. Listen to my SoundCloud. Trying to promote their shit on comment sections. But I did it on a few videos. Like Boxy. And Fred at the time. Popular. I think Shay Carl was another one. And I think Phil DeFranco, if I'm not mistaken. Or a few of them that were relevant. And also a guy named Mike Colombo, if I'm not mistaken. And so I don't know where he is, but... So that was like something that no one did. It wasn't like a thing that wasn't common. And I didn't do it a lot. It was just that one night. Because after that, it was like... stratosphere. I didn't need to do that ever again. And that was what I did. And it went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But, you know, that's, but I didn't, like, make them go viral. I didn't do anything like that. Because, like, you can't make millions of people watch your stuff, especially back then. They have to genuinely watch it, enjoy it, or otherwise, and want to share it. We didn't have algorithms to be like, recommended, your timeline, like, oh, what's in my feed? We didn't have feeds. You actually had your subscription thing, so when you subscribed to a channel, you actually got their videos when they would upload. Now, it's just all fucked up. But back then, when you subscribed to a channel, crazy concept, you actually had a feed of your videos that you subscribed to, the channels. So I had nobody that knew of me. I was completely brand new. I made my video before I made my channel. I had to come up with a YouTube channel name to put my Gingers Have Souls video on there. The Ginger video is like an hour older than the name Copper Cab itself. So
it's pork o'clock, Aubrey.
I had, you know, so I spent like maybe an hour on YouTube that night. just going to a bunch of channels. Didn't bought any views, nothing like that ever. Because that's bullshit and that's not real. And I didn't even know how to do that even if I wanted to. But I didn't have to. But fortunately, and not that I would have if I could, or, you know, because that's just not right. And that's slop and it's fake and it's bullshit and everyone knows, because you'd have 1 million views and you'd have 5 comments. You can't fake that. I had the most discussed video of the year 2010. It's forever ago now in internet years. But that can never be taken away from me. Ever. The #1 most discussed video. I got in a whole thing. The YouTube put a big thing out for it back when they would do that for videos and comments. When there wasn't a massive sea of content now with hundreds of millions of comments. It was the most commented video on the internet, on YouTube. So you could save the internet. In 2010. The Ginger video. So you can't fake that. And it was by a country mile.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
So that was kind of like my way of trailblazing, and one of the ways anyway, in my own mind, I guess. That was kind of what I would. I know. I kind of figured out a formula. I figured out a meta. Isn't that what they call it? Most effective something. Whatever, the meta, the YouTube meta. So I kind of came up with my own. I didn't copy anyone. I was totally original. Totally my own thing. Which is why I think one of the reasons why I went viral, because I wasn't like anything else. Because it was new. And so that's in a way how I kind of also added my piece to the internet kind of quilt. My own kind of patch to the quilt of the internet. And I'm very proud of that. And I should be, as anyone should be if they do something like that. I think you should be. It doesn't mean you're arrogant or an asshole or a narcissist. I think it's cool to be proud of your accomplishments. And the cool thing about my accomplishments is that they're shared, because they're not my accomplishments unless the people decide it, in a way. I don't go viral on my own. You have to make me that. I make the videos and I do all the stuff, but like without being shared and viewed and commented and people caring enough to talk to me and watch me, then it doesn't happen. So I am extremely grateful to God and Jesus Christ, of course, but I'm also appreciative to the people that watch me and have done that and commented through all the years. So I'm not just some asshole who's like a fucking unself-aware dick. The YouTube stuff is like goofy at the end of the day. It's just fucking YouTube. It's not like I'm like a fucking athlete. It's not even like I'm like a stand-up comedian, like a norm. And that's like a, you know, and I'm not saying I'm talentless, but I'm just saying like I don't think that my shit doesn't stink. Like I definitely don't think of myself like I'm Michael fucking Jordan, you know what I mean? Like it's but I also know that I've done a lot of cool shit and I've added to the internet in a cool way, and I'm proud of myself, and that should be celebrated too. So in its own way. So yeah. I'm just a vibe, bro. I just vibe out. And I get pissed off when people interrupt me, bro. That's all I do. I don't take the internet stuff as seriously as you think I do, sometimes. I do sometimes, but that's when I'm getting heated. Because I have a lot of self-confidence, and I'm, remember, Meemaw, okay? Meemaw raised me. You have to remember that. So I have a healthy ego. A healthy ego. Meemaw raised me. That's, she raised me. So I'm confident. I stand up for what I believe in. I stick up for myself, as everyone should be. All of you watching, you should do the same thing. I don't think that you're losers. I don't think you're an idiot. I think you're an idiot when you're interrupting me and harassing me and saying stupid shit. It's stupid, but I don't think you as a person is some asshole. Like I'm better than you because I went viral. I went viral because of you. I went viral because of you guys watching me. I'm able to be online like I am now because you guys watch me and you donate and you participate in this community. I owe a lot to my community. I'm so much more self-aware than you realize. And so I get heated. I say mean things sometimes. So do y'all. And we fight. We disagree. You guys are assholes to me. Sometimes I'm an asshole to you. Well fucking deserved, by the way. You guys are pricks sometimes. Usually. But you gotta stand your ground. You know? You gotta stand up for yourself and never let people bring you down. You know? Don't crack the... I'm not reading these comments because they're not 10. It's gotta be 10 or more. Sorry. You know, grifter. Hashtag grifter cab in the live chat. Hashtag grifter. Grifter cab. That's gonna be my new name. Grifter cab. I'm gonna be a grifter. I'm just gonna be a grifter from now on. It seems like a good gig. To be a grifter, just make a bunch of money. I could never just only care about money. That's so ugh. How miserable. Ugh. Ugh. This is why I left Walkout. I don't like the vibe, man. Not for me. I'm not that much of a fucking capitalist, bro. I actually don't just look at people like they're just dollar signs and numbers. Like, you gotta subscribe to be in this Discord server. No, dude. I will literally jump in a voice chat with you right now and talk to you for hours and hours. Turbo123, asshole. Ask him. Turbo123 joined the Discord server. I talked to him all night for like 12 hours. 8 hours in a voice chat. Just him and I in a Discord. I don't do it. It's not like you don't do it just for money. You do it for the love of the game. You do it for the culture. You do it for the fun, for getting to know people. You know, I've always had a small family. I don't have any brothers or sisters. I always wanted one, and I can be, you know what? Sometimes I can be quite a lonely person. I'll be a little vulnerable and just tell you that. I can be quite lonely sometimes. As nice as I am, when you lose your mom and your dad, and so many people at a young age, you get issues like abandonment issues, and you are quick to push people away when you feel like they're gonna betray you or hurt you, like, you know, in your mind everyone else does eventually. And so you become less like, you don't want to make friendships because you think to yourself, what's the point anyway? Everyone fucks off eventually. So I got, you know, certain issues I gotta work on, but I really appreciate you guys more than you know. More than I'll probably ever let you know. But I do care about you. I do. I care about you. So I get mad when people just say it's all only about money. It's like that's so not me. You know, I'm not like you know, like money's great, nice. I get, you know, I can use it to pay bills or this and that, or buy something like for my VR, something that makes me happy. But it's not like the only reason you do things. You know, it's stupid. You're not taking anything with you when you die. But yeah, it's great. I appreciate donations. It's all awesome. You guys have been super generous in that regard, but I still don't appreciate the mean comments and the interruptions and the insults and all that shit. That can, you know, that'll piss me off. Talking about my wife, like, I'll fuck you up. Are you crazy? Are you insane? So anyway, wow, this that's crazy what just fucking happened, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, but you'll have nasty people say mean things in the live chat. You will. They're just cynical, horrible people, and it's just what they do. It's a lot easier to be a shithead than it is to be like a good guy. Especially on the internet when you're anonymous and you're faceless. That's why you have so many internet trolls. That's why one of the reasons why my channel is so successful, or it has been historically. Not right now, right? But because people are assholes online. The infamous YouTube comment section. So, you know, but they're like they're a dime a dozen. They're the normal kind of Dollar Tree, dollar store hater. inconsequential people that are just like mad on, and they're on the internet venting and taking out their own shit and distracting themselves from their own real problems by talking shit on people online. That's what they do. Or they're just unserious and wanting to have fun, and that's okay as well, I guess. If that's what your idea of fun is making other people offended or something. That's like your kind of thing, I guess. But we all have different things that we enjoy. I like to be creative, not, you know, destructive, or try to be destructive. I try to be creative and make videos and stream and paint and make music and do television when I can get away with it, and, you know, make people think, laugh, learn. Like, it's not that serious, right? But it's a little serious. That's okay too. You know, you can take yourself seriously sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. You should. Just don't do it too much. But yeah, so we have fun here. I like to help people learn some stuff about redheads and, you know, social justice issues that I care about. You don't have to agree with, and we can have our back and forth. People will laugh, and the sun will rise tomorrow. That's okay. But just don't get it all twisted. You know, money's great and all that, but you don't, you know, it's important to not just do it for that. Do it for people and make people happy and distract them from their problems for a couple hours a day is nice. So sometimes, you know, I had Will Ferrell to do that for me. You know, Wedding Crashers and Hot Tub Time Machine and Dumb and Dumber. Shout out to Jim Carrey and Jeff and all them boys. Ooh, nope, that's not gonna be good. No. Ooh, I just recovered that. Okay. Here we go. And one, and a two, and no. Oh boy. What is happening right now? What a mess. Oh, please. Oh, no. Okay. I think I'm gonna tap out. I think I'm gonna tap out here. Let me get past this part, then I think I'm gonna hop off here, guys. It's all.
Bitch, I'm a cuck. Bitch, I'm a cuck. I don't want suck. I don't want suck. Bitch, I'm a cuck.
I got to ask,
As I
do you
fall?
sincerely recommend this egg game?
I would say, yeah. I will, you know, let me try to get past this. If I can get past this, I'll recommend it. I do not recommend this game. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can get, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, I will recommend this game. Yeah, I would recommend this game. It's okay. It's just like, don't, you know, what is it? Just whatever. Just go up or some bullshit. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna quit for now. Thank you for the dono, Talburn. Yeah, I would say if you like games that frustrate you, give it a go. It's like a giant rage bait. It's insane. But I got over it. I played Get Over It. I beat it. I beat Only Up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And Only Up, yeah. Have I played Peak? No, I have not. I have not played Peak. No. Shout out to, what up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. It was nice chatting with you. Sorry again about the thing. You know, to the people that weren't making those fucking rude comments. I wasn't trying to punish all you guys. I was just making a point about the stupid grifter comment. Just pissed me off. So I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna LARP. I'll show you what a fucking grifter is. Like, and I was just gonna LARP it and just make fun of it and be an asshole, basically. But that's not, yeah, obviously, y'all know I'm not like that. So anyway, I think I made my point tonight. and I can stream fresh tomorrow, and I'm not gonna be all like emo or pissy about stupid shit that I shouldn't be mad about anyway. And I think the point has been made, and I can move on. So I will hang out with you guys tomorrow, and I'll read all the comments, you know, or whatever, and I'll hang out, and it'll be good, and we'll talk about cool shit. I'll teach you. We got to talk about Black History Month. I actually, tomorrow, I'm going to make a point to talk about black, because, you know, it's easy to talk about Martin Luther King Jr., it's easy to talk about Malcolm X, you know, not that you shouldn't, you know, Rosa Parks, all that. I'm going to try to find some people in tech, black people that have invented really cool shit. I think black people in tech, like the creator of the game cartridge, is really cool. I really like that. His name was Jerry Lawson. Jerry Lawson. He was the pioneering black engineer known as the father of the video game cartridge, while not solely the inventor of the game cartridge. Yeah, Jerry Lawson. Yeah. Jerry Lawson. Pretty fucking cool. So I'd like to find some people like that and, you know, show them some love, give them some flowers. Because, you know, we've got, of course, you got your black icons like your MLKs, your Malcolm X's, your Rosa Parkses, obviously. And that's cool. But, you know, black people are not a monolith. You know, it's not just like these 4 or 5 people and then that's it. There's tons and tons and tons of people you wouldn't even think of that are incredible, that have helped shape culture and have had big impacts. And so, you know, I might want to show them some love as well. So maybe we can get CBP on, talk to him about how he feels as a black man in America. I'm not even trying to be funny. Be kind of cool. I don't know if he'd be up for that, but if not, totally okay too. There's like literally no pressure at all. It's not a big deal. But yeah, it'd be cool to have like a black guy on Black History Month. But I don't want to like use him as like a token black or like a prop or something. I don't want it to feel like that. So I'm happy to just do my own thing. But if he wants to come on, he can. Much love to everybody. I've had a okay fun time talking to y'all tonight, even though I haven't really been chatting with you as much. Shout out to Talvern. Shout out to everyone else who's been positive and nice. Sorry to all the people I didn't read their comments, including the live chat. Again, I just wanted to make a point about the grifter stupid shit. I don't do it for that. It's not like that. Of course, I enjoy money. Of course, I appreciate getting it. It's great. But like, let this just kind of be the end of that convo. It's stupid. It's not the only reason you do something. Do it because you want to make people happy and all that stuff too. Anyway, I just wanted to make a point, yeah, to kind of highlight the distinction between doing what I do and then someone who's like a lolcow person or like a grifter just sees you as a number or a viewer or a faceless dollar sign. Like, so nasty and tacky and nothing like how I am. And those kinds of comments set me off because I feel so strongly about them, as you've seen tonight. And so it just really winds me up. And even though I really shouldn't let it, because it's not true. I don't know. I just don't like it when people try to paint me in a certain light. This is like genuinely, blatantly not true. I get irate. I get really irate when I shouldn't. So moving forward, I'm going to try to not let that kind of comment bother me and just kind of ignore it because they're stupid. And they're just self-reporting that they're new here. So it's all good. I love you guys. I really do. As a whole. You know, the community, not maybe one of you as an individual or something, like, you know, but like the group as a whole. I really value you guys and love you guys, and I appreciate you. And I don't want to get all emo here. I'll let you go, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. Happy Black History Month.